Have you ever felt that the world's leaders are just actors on a stage, performing for our benefit? What if true power isn't in government halls or on our screens, but hidden in the shadows? For centuries, people have feared that unseen forces control our destinies. This fear has evolved into sprawling conspiracy theories about a global elite, an invisible cabal pulling the strings of finance, media, and military power. Some believe this group orchestrates wars, economic collapses, and even shapes our culture, all for a secret agenda. At the top of this imagined pyramid sits a single supreme figure, not a president or king, but a hidden ruler. This ultimate puppet master is said to command the most powerful secret society, the Illuminati. He is known only as the Pindar, a name that echoes with ancient mystery. In conspiracy lore, the Pindar is the chief executive of Earth, the final authority to whom all world leaders answer. If he exists, our reality is a carefully constructed illusion. The Pindar is described as the capstone of global control, a being of immense power hidden from the light. His existence would mean everything we know about our world is a facade. The idea of the Pindar is not just about one man, it's about the fear that our lives are manipulated by forces we can't see. This legend persists because it taps into our deepest anxieties about power and control. Whether real or imagined, the Pindar represents the ultimate shadow ruler. He is the symbol of our suspicion that the world is governed not by democracy, but by secrecy. The myth of the Pindar is a story of hidden hands and unseen masters. It's a narrative that refuses to die because it speaks to something primal within us. The Pindar is the face we give to the unknown. He is the embodiment of our fear that we are not truly free. In the end, the legend of the Pindar is less about him and more about us. It's a mirror reflecting our own doubts about who really holds the power. So, what is the Pindar? In conspiracy circles, he's the Illuminati's supreme leader. But the story goes further. The Pindar is said to be a reptilian shapeshifter, the alpha of an alien race called the Draco. These reptilian beings, according to the myth, have secretly ruled Earth for millennia. The Pindar is their top commander, overseeing the entire reptilian agenda. His job? Keep humanity divided, docile and unaware. He's described as a purebred albino Draco, royalty among his kind. From a secret underground base, he issues orders that ripple through the Illuminati network, shaping world events. His lieutenants are the elite families, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, acting as his regional managers. The Pindar's power isn't just political or financial. It's said to be psychic and ritualistic. The theory claims he and his kind feed on negative human energy. Fear, anxiety, suffering, wars, disasters and chaos are engineered to generate this energy. Occult rituals at key locations supposedly channel this power, with the Pindar presiding. It's a dark vision humanity as livestock, the Pindar as our warden. This myth turns every global crisis into evidence of a hidden agenda. The Pindar is the ultimate villain in a story where nothing is as it seems. Whether fact or fiction, the legend endures because it explains the inexplicable. The Pindar is the apex predator in a world of shadows, and in this narrative we are the prey. The Pindar legend may sound modern, but its roots are ancient. Cultures worldwide have told stories of serpent or dragon-like beings wielding power. In Genesis, a serpent tempts humanity. In Mesopotamia, gods had reptilian features. Gnostic texts spoke of archons, malevolent beings ruling a flawed reality. The idea of hidden, non-human rulers is as old as myth itself. Even the name Pindar is borrowed from history, a Greek poet unrelated to secret societies. Conspiracy theorists use his name to add an air of ancient authority. The Pindar myth fuses old fears of serpents with modern anxieties about global elites. It borrows from history, religion and pop culture to create a compelling narrative. This blend of ancient archetypes and contemporary suspicion gives the myth its power. The Pindar is both timeless and timely, a story that adapts to every era. It's a tapestry woven from our oldest fears and our newest doubts. The modern Pindar myth owes much to David Icke. Once a BBC sports broadcaster, Ike reinvented himself in the 1990s as a conspiracy theorist. He claimed to receive messages revealing a vast hidden reality. Ike connected the Illuminati, New World Order and secret societies under one banner, the Reptilians. He argued these shape-shifting aliens had bred with humans, creating elite bloodlines. Within this framework, Ike introduced the Pindar as the supreme reptilian leader. The Pindar, he said, outranked even the most powerful human families. Ike's books and lectures spread the idea worldwide, especially as the internet grew. For many, his narrative offered a single villain behind global chaos. Ike didn't invent the fear of hidden rulers, but he gave it a modern, unforgettable face. The Pindar became the ultimate symbol of secret power. Is there any real evidence for the Pindar? None. The story is built on speculation, myth and unverifiable claims. No photos, no documents, no proof, just belief. The Pindar is a symbol, not a fact. He embodies our deepest fears about hidden power and manipulation. The idea of a single mastermind is easier to grasp than the messy reality of global affairs. In truth, the world is shaped by countless actors and complex systems, not one secret ruler. The Pindar myth simplifies chaos into a single villain. He's real as a cultural symbol, reflecting our anxieties about authority and control. The debate isn't about his existence, but about why we invent such figures. The Pindar is a modern bogeyman, a monster for the age of conspiracy. He personifies the faceless forces we fear but can't name. The real question, why do we need to believe in him? The answer lies in our own need for meaning and explanation. Belief in the Pindar isn't just ignorance, it's human nature. Our brains crave patterns and causes, especially in chaos. When faced with big problems, we instinctively look for a culprit. Conspiracy theories offer a simple answer, a villain behind every crisis. The Pindar brings order to a chaotic world, even if that order is sinister. Believing in a secret plan can feel more comforting than accepting randomness. The myth is strongest when people feel powerless or unheard. It externalizes blame, turning frustration into a fight against an imagined enemy. Conspiracies also create community. Believers feel special in the know. They become heroes in a secret war, united by a common enemy. This sense of belonging and purpose is hard to give up. The Pindar myth is a psychological shield against helplessness. It's easier to battle a monster than to face a complex, indifferent system. That's why the legend endures. The Pindar legend reveals little about secret rulers, but much about ourselves. It's a mirror for our anxieties, our suspicion of authority, and our need for simple stories. The Pindar is the face we give to our fear of unchecked power. He's our modern dragon, hoarding the world's treasure in a hidden lair. Those who believe in him see themselves as heroes on a quest for truth. Studying myths like the Pindar helps us understand our own minds. These stories show how we cope with uncertainty and powerlessness. They reveal our need for clear villains and simple explanations. The Pindar is powerful not because he's real, but because he feels real. He resonates with our deepest suspicions and fears. In the end, the Pindar is a reflection, and the face in the mirror is our own. Understanding that is the first step to seeing the world as it truly is.